Hello all. Today I am going to explain about amplitude modulation. So what is mean by amplitude modulation? So it is a technique in which the amplitude of the carrier wave is changed in accordance with the amplitude of the message signal. It is nothing but the amplitude of the carrier wave is getting changed in accordance with the message signal. Okay, so the message signal is represented by this. So message signal is represented by m of t, and message signal looks like this, and the carrier wave is nothing but a high frequency wave, and it is represented by ac of t. Okay, so after modulation the wave becomes like this. So amplitude modulated wave is looks like this. Okay, so what is the need for modulation? The need for modulation is to reduce the height of the antenna, and to avoid the mixing of the signals, and to improve the signal quality, and for multiplexing process we use amplitude modulation. So advantages of doing modulation is for radio broadcasting and TV broadcasting, etc. So now we are going to see the mathematical representation of AM wave. So let the modulating signal be represented as Vm of t is equals to Vm sin omega mt, and the carrier signal be represented as Vc of t is equals to Vc sin omega ct. So adding these two equations we get Vam is equals to Vc plus Vm of t. From this equation we get Vm of t is equals to Vc plus Vm sin omega mt. Okay, so taking Vc in this 2 we get Vc into 1 plus Vm by Vc into sin omega mt. So here Vm by Vc can be written as Ma, where Ma is the modulation index or depth of modulation. So Vc into 1 plus Ma into sin omega mt. This is equation number 6. Okay, so AM envelope. What is mean by AM envelope? The shape of the modulator signal that is defined as AM envelope. This is called AM envelope. This line is called as envelope. Okay, so this is AM envelope. So it contains all the frequencies that make up AM signal and is used to communicate the information through the system. So the instantaneous amplitude of modulator signal or AM envelope can be written as VAM of t is equals to VAM sin omega ct. This AM envelope can be represented as this equation. So substitute the value of VAM in equation 7. So this is the equation number 7. Vc into 1 plus Ma sin omega mt into sin omega ct. We get see here Vam is equals to Vc into 1 plus sin omega mt. So we are taking this equation and substituting it in equation number 7. So we get this equation as Vc into 1 plus Ma into sin omega mt into sin omega ct. So multiplying this we get Vc into sin omega ct plus Ma into Vc into sin omega mt into sin omega ct. We know that sin omega mt into sin omega ct is equals to cos of omega c minus omega m into t minus cos of omega c plus omega m into t divided by 2. So the equation becomes Vam of t is equals to Vc sin omega ct plus Ma into Vc by 2 into cos of omega c minus omega m into t minus cos of omega c plus omega m into t. Okay, so this is equation number 9.